Okay, so I don't know where to start. There's so much stuff. And then here, I don't know, some kind of Obi-Wan pirate guy. He's pretty muscular. He's been working out for sure. Hey everyone, this is Thecos, and today I will be unboxing Fateforge, Chronicles of Kaan, which is a story-driven co-op action-adventure, and one that you can also play solo. This is pretty cool because I also have the expansion, the first one, Clash of the Immortals, and I also have like the boss miniature set here. Small disclaimer, this game I got used, right? There's a used copy. That means this is a semi-unboxing. We will be looking at the game. We will be unboxing it. But of course, I think at least that everything will already be sorted like into the game, in the box and stuff, right? So we don't have like any punch boards anymore and stuff like that. But we will still be looking at like the all of the components here. And this is by Gordon Kalea or Kalecha. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that. This is a game for ages 14 and up, 1 to 4 players, and plays in 1 hour. This is also an app-driven game, right? So I'm kind of interested to see like how much app integration there will actually be, but I think not too much. All right, so let's look on the other side. Oh no, I don't like it when they don't align. I will definitely have to fix that because I just got this in the mail. So here we have it: immersive map exploration, story-driven co-op action adventure. Innovative, fast-paced combat system. Let's look for that. We do have like quick setup, easy storage, 60-minute sessions. Sounds good. Sounds like everything I am looking for. Easy to learn and set up. Yeah, wonderful. That is great. All right, so then I suggest grab yourself a cup of tea and then we can get started. Yeah. There we go. All right, so let's open this up. It's quite a heavy box. So the expansion is already in here, right? Here. That's what I was looking for. Here you see like limited deluxe edition number 2592 of 3605. You are holding a copy of a limited first print run of Fateforge Chronicles of Kaan deluxe edition. By backing this project, you have contributed to making this game a reality. I actually haven't. But it's still nice to have like one of these limited deluxe editions, especially in case I actually like the game. Okay, so we have a first time setup here. Okay, welcome to your first game. Hero setup, party setup, game components. Okay, there's an unlock box and cards. Sort the cards from the unlock box according to the card number. Okay. And then here we have like the storage. Very cool with like these trays and stuff. I'm actually not 100% sure if these up here, these may actually not be part of the game, the card holders. They might be extra from the owner of the game. I'm not 100% sure because I also can't see them here, right? So possibly, yeah, possibly this is just a little bit extra. Okay, very cool. Then let's get started here. So first, I always take a look at the rulebook. How thick is it? It's okay, I guess. So, welcome to the world of Fateforge. Like the art style is very cool. I like this. It's like kind of like a watercolor style a little bit. We have the heroes here. Skills, items. All right. Weapons, combat scenes. So the story here is I just got Tales from the Red Dragon Inn. I also got this one here. And I also have like a few other like dungeon crawlers, but not too many. The thing is like I really like story-driven games. I like campaign games. I like scenario-based games, like everything with a story, everything regarding like dungeon crawler where you like have a character with like specific abilities and you can like level up, skill up, also like get like new equipment, things like that. I really like those, but I have found that there are not a whole lot of them that I really love, right? So I'm still like on the lookout for like the really good ones. Two that I really like are Cthulhu Death May Die and also Dungeons of Doria. These are like my two favorites at the moment, and which I also think are quite good are Star Wars Imperial Assault. Like I only know the cooperative variant, and also Sword and Sorcery. Sword and Sorcery is just too much setup, too much stuff, too many rules, but in general it's also not bad. But nothing I would get, but I think like Tales from the Red Dragon Inn and also this one here, I hope that these two two that I really like. So I really like the way this is set up here, right? We have a lot of images, a lot of examples here. Like the structure layout looks really good. I like this quite a bit. Then here we have a glossary. Okay, very good. Yeah, nice. Like really nice art style, nice presentation so far. Really cool. And then here we have a map. Yasafir. Oh, this is a nice map. Very cool. I don't quite know what the numbers do, but maybe these are related to the scenarios. This, like, on camera it doesn't come across that great. It's like almost like looks like parchment, right? Very cool. And it also feels very nice. Very cool. Okay, so and now let's see what we have in here. So as I said, right, this has already been unboxed, so the cards are already sleeved and stuff like that. So I hope all the cards are sleeved, because if not, then I will have to re-sleeve everything, right? Okay, so these, oh, okay, are these seem to be like for the players, but why? I thought this is cooperative. I'm not quite sure why everybody has like one of these things that you can just like put in front of you. I don't know. Well, I will probably find that out soon. Okay, and then here we have, I guess these are overview cards, like player aids, and we have like 2 of them. Yeah, for a cooperative game, that's definitely enough. You can just hand these around the table. Very cool. Icons and the combat round phases. Wonderful. And here we have envelopes that we probably cannot open yet, I suppose. These are closed. Okay, well, I can show you what's in here. Then here we have a few stickers. Okay, very cool. Nice. And here we have like the art prints. Yeah, I've seen those. I've heard that there are nice art prints in here. And these look really good. Yeah. Okay, so if you like the artwork of the game, there you go. Oh, by the way, we do have 4 player aids. Then here we have the expansion rulebook right here. Okay, so not a whole lot more. That is good. So we do have a new character. We have now other tokens, mounted enemies. Oh, that sounds good. So actually, you can just play with the expansion as well, right? Instead of taking this, okay, there's like a little bit setup change, but that's it. Almost no more rules, so it just makes sense to like play everything at once. Alrighty, and here is like the entire thing, the meat of the game. So let's just see what we have in here. So here are like the tiles. And these, I don't know how all of that works. So let's first take a look here. These are the cards. And I almost think, I think these are like printed. So when you get the game, you will probably not have these card thingies. Wow, then I got a really good copy here. Amazing. So here are cards, and these are all numbered, right? So you see 189, 190, right? Like these small cards. Let's just take a few out. Shouldn't be too spoiler heavy, I think. So here, like, these are all like numbered, and on the other side there are things. There's an image. Oh, there are images, for example. Energy boost, okay. Lore, insight, persuasion, agility, okay. And here is like some kind of objective, I suppose, and side quests. Okay, so these cards like have pretty much everything, like images, puzzles, I guess. Side quests, a lot here. See all these side quests. Temple of Silence, Emporium of Wonders, the Court of Adventurers, Training Hall. Okay, very cool. I don't know what all of that does, but this looks all pretty cool, actually. Yeah, okay, nice. So we're going to take a look at all the cards, but there are some like red ones as well that I want to just take a look at. So let's just see. Where would you usually put the cards? I don't know. So here are more cards. You learned, your rescue term failed. Okay, this is like all kind of story stuff. That's interesting because you do have an app, right? It's kind of interesting that you actually do have say story bits on the cards, which I like. The less the app is used, the better, right? Okay, then here we have more cards. Also all sleeved. Very nice. I hope that there are no unsleeved cards. Otherwise, I will either have to ask the person who sold this to me which sleeves these are, or I will have to re-sleeve. So let's see. Oh, there are a few unsleeved ones here. Okay, I have to see about that then. Okay, so I don't know where to start. There's so much stuff. Let's take a look at this large box here first. Okay, so this is probably the token and stuff. Yeah. Tokens. Oh, something fell out here. Oh, that's how it's meant to be. Oh, you take this out like this, and then you take them out like drawers. Okay, I did that wrong. Okay, yeah, I completely messed that up. So let me just kind of fix that. It's because you have the dice in here. It's like open, that's kind of weird, but it makes sense because this way you can just easily take the dice out. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Okay, this here on the right, this is the spot where you put the miniatures. I have the miniatures here. Like we have the boss miniatures here, right? But also we have like the hero miniatures. The person who sold this to me said there's no real good way to actually put the miniatures in here, right? That's why he put it like in the boss miniature set as well. But I would like to get everything in the box. So I don't know. Maybe I can make this, but I guess the boss miniatures I will always have like extra. I guess these are the bosses here, right? And now I also have miniatures for those. So kind of depends like whether I take the game with me or not. If I take it with me, then I will just leave the miniatures here, the boss miniatures. But very nice. These are like really nice wooden discs, right? Double-sided, very, very cool. Ah, this one is like wings, so this one is a flying enemy, I suppose. Well, it's a dragon, so... And then here are like auto tokens. These have like a slight finish. These feel really nice with all kinds of statuses. And here we have something, some door. And here, maybe these look like chests almost, right? And this looks like a gun chamber or a wheel. Yeah, okay. All right. These are those here. And do the miniatures really not fit in there? Well, we'll take a look at the miniatures at the end. So let me just close this off. And then here, you see like all kinds of dice here. Like a green one, black, yellow, red one. So quite a few things here. One thing I'd be interested to know, I mean, yes, there's the English language version, but the app should exist in different languages, right? That might be good for like my friends and stuff. Some of them have it easier where in German. All right, so let's see here. Really nice printing here. See this? It's kind of hard to see on camera. Fateforge, Chronicles of Kaan. Very, very nice. Okay, and then here we have just a few like small cubes. We have some really nice gems. Oh, look at those. These look great. Then here we have a few dice. This one is nice. This one looks pretty cool. Oh, this is a nice one. Very nice. And then also we have like some small blue flames here. And then a few time and chicken tokens. Chicken legs. Okay. Yeah, cool. And then I guess what I did wrong is it was in like this. Yeah. You just take it out like this. Then you turn it over, and then you would have to do it like this here, I guess, right? So you would have like these drawers, right? And you would just pull them out like this. Yeah, that's how you would usually do it. Yeah, see? This is how it works. Okay. Then here we have like boxes. We don't have to like open all of them. These are like the heroes, I think. So it's kind of weird that everything fits in here. Oh no, everything the expansion fits in here, but just the boss miniatures don't. Okay, now it makes sense. So this here, I guess these are like boxes for the characters. We don't need to open all of them, but let's just open one of them. Oh, let's see this. There are like some dice here at the top. These are dice for your character, I suppose. And then here we have like cards and tokens. Oh, everything's falling out. Okay, oops. So we do have some single tokens here, like some hearts and also like some of these blue flames that we already saw. Then we have this token here. This could maybe be like some kind of initiative track or something. This arrow here, nothing else in here. And then we have cards. So these are cards. These are S, maybe some starter card. And then 1 and S and 2. Maybe like 1 and maybe it's like stage 1 and 2. Mercenary. Let's see, mercenary. Unfortunately, like red is like the color I always use in games, but actually it's black and then red. But the mercenary is not very interesting for me. But very cool. These sleeves actually aren't too bad. Although I like matte sleeves more, but these aren't too bad. Now we have to figure out like where the person that I got this from got them, because yeah, there's still some cards here that aren't sleeved. So Yeah, I might just not re-sleeve everything, but just like get a few of these sleeves here. Okay, so let me just put these tokens back in here, and also the dice. Yeah, that was much nicer before. I'm not messing everything up. Yeah, wonderful. That is just wonderful. Just give me a moment to kind of fix that. So, like this. There we go. Yeah, now it's fixed. Okay, cool. Very, very nice. And these are like all the different characters then. Yeah, I really like that. Is this a black one here actually? Ah, here we have the black one. No, that's not a character. That's just some extra stuff. This is like something. Okay, maybe something for trading or so. Okay, there's just a few tokens in here. Alright, very cool. And then these are all the characters, for sure. The expansion character, is it this one here or that one? I'm not quite sure. We saw it in the expansion rulebook. Alright, so, and then here we have something on the left. Ooh, that is heavy. These are the cards, I think. So let's just open this up here. Very nice magnetic box here. And then here are cards. Okay, okay. This is kind of weird. There are like larger cards and smaller cards in here. That is interesting. Alright, so this is like cards 300 to 40.99. Ah, these are like unlockables, I suppose. But there are cards in here and cards in there as well. Ah, maybe, I think I get it. Maybe unsleeved, everything fits in here, but sleeved not. And that's why they did like these. That's why they made these. I see. Alright. There's more cards in here and also some larger cards, right? Here. See, like there are like all kinds of cards you can unlock. I don't want to really take a look at that too much now because I don't want to like spoil anything. But very cool. Okay. And then I will just get this out like that. Can I have to get up for that. Ah, I put this one in the way again. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, these are like all the map tiles and stuff. This might be a pain to actually put together again. There is something here at the bottom, but this is something that seems... This is something that is locked. You can like open these up here, I think. So this does have some kind of legacy element, right? But I hope you can like reset the campaign. Alright, so at the bottom, give me just a moment to kind of sort through that. Give me a moment. So here we go. Alright, so at the very bottom here, we have like this here. Read before starting the campaign. Okay, there's like some kind of like story thing here, story beat. And then here you have like boards, and these are for the characters. These are double layered because here, these two elements, you can like just put stuff in there. That's very cool. The rogue, nobleman. Okay, these are like all the different characters here. That's the mercenary we took a look at. And also we have like some other card here. I don't know what that is quite. So this goes here at the bottom. Okay. And then we have like this box, whatever that is. Oh. Oh. Ah, these are the enemies. Ah, these are the enemies. Well, that's cool. They actually have like these tokens here. That is nice. I like that. It's kinda, you kinda have to like look for what you need, right? But these are also color coded. These are color coded. So that should be fine. Yeah, very cool. Let's take out a blue one here. See, yeah, these are like all kinds of enemies here. This is nice. I like that. I didn't remember that anymore. Okay, very cool. And then you just put that all in this box here. Yeah, I guess this really is a game that is quite quick to set up, except for the maps. And this is like, this will be kind of a pain, I think, putting all of them there, because yeah, see, like you have like all kinds of map tiles here. 40. Yeah, you will kind of have to like go through the map tiles for the setup and stuff. These look very nice. Like the art style is amazing, like really amazing. I mean it. This looks really great. I really like this art style. These are like all the map tiles here. So you would probably have to put them all in here like this. Yeah, okay, I think it's actually okay. Here are some more baggies. Okay, sure. And then here are like, yeah, well, yeah, you can kind of like put these together. Okay, you just have to group them like by type. And then it somehow works. Yeah, okay. Just do it like this here. Put this one here at the bottom. Yeah, okay. This is, you can definitely work with this. See? Yeah, okay. That's fine. These actually fit quite well, to be honest. So that is good. Yeah, I'm not happy with this one, with this guy here. Let me just do it differently, like this. And then I guess, maybe like, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out, yeah. And like these baggies, yeah, sure, I will just leave them in here for now. I mean, they were in here, so that's fine. Yeah, and that will pretty much be the setup of the, not the setup, the unboxing of the game. Like lots of cool stuff in here. The components, the artwork, everything looks like really nice. How do you put this in here? Ah, like this. See, everything fits in here really well. It's kind of cool that I got like these card holders as well, because they somehow printed that. That is really, really nice. So you see, like everything fits in here really well. I am very happy with that. There are a few things like the art prints. Yeah, I'll leave them in here for now. I think I will leave them, but that is pretty much the unboxing. Almost. There's one thing missing. One thing you've probably been waiting for. Let me just get the miniatures, because these we still need to take a look at, right? So let me close this up here. Very, very cool. And then let's take a look at the miniatures. And in order to take a look at the miniatures better, I think I will just come a little closer. This way we can take a look at the miniatures in their full glory, so to speak. So let me take them out of the box here. These are, by the way, these are also primed by the owner, right? The owner of the game primed these before. That's why they look a little bit nicer than they usually look. All right, so first of all, we have like the heroes. Let me take those out. Like this, 4, 5, 6, and 7. These are like the heroes here, right? So let's take a look at those first. Very cool. All right. There's like some with like plants and stuff. Very cool. And here, like some kind of shaman or something, right? With like this this skull on their head. Then like some kind of roguish character. I think that was a rogue. Then here, this seems to like the typical like samurai kind of guy. Then here we have like this little guy. Here we have the archer. Nice. This one is really cool with like the flowing hair here and stuff. And then here, I don't know, some kind of Obi-Wan pirate guy. Yeah, very cool. These are very nice. You can see they're primed, right? Because they're gray, and this way they are like this kind of creamish color. And then we also have like the boss miniatures. Ooh, look at this. Like the miniatures, they look amazing. Wow. Especially since they're primed, it looks a lot nicer. I don't know if I will ever paint them. Maybe I will just leave them like this. This way they look really nice. Like the details here, look at all the detail. That is pretty stunning. That is really amazing. Yeah, there's so much detail here. This is crazy. These are some of the nicest looking miniatures I've seen in a while, I think. Great. And then we also have that dragon guy. Oh yeah. He's pretty muscular. He's been working out, for sure. Okay. Where do dragons work out? In the dragon gym? I don't know. Very cool. I will not put the heroes back in this box for now, because I still have the hope that I can. Although the guy who sold this to me said something different, maybe I can still store them in the base box. Because I would be fine with having this as an extra box, just when I play at home, right? But whenever I wanna, like also take the box someplace, I wanna have these in the box here. So I'll just have to see if I can make that work. All right, and that concludes my unboxing of Fateforge Chronicles of Kaan in the limited deluxe edition. I think that one is actually really limited. So yeah, looking forward to checking that out. If it's that easy to set up and that quick to play, I might play around today. Let's see. Well, thank you so much for watching and for staying to the very end. I hope you enjoyed this video. As usual, I would like to thank you all for your support, especially when I give a shout out to my generous patrons. The biggest thanks go to Thecos for supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. You can also support me by watching, liking, and commenting on my videos, subscribing to my channel, support me on Patreon, and joining my Discord server to hang out with me and my amazing community. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the very next video. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, and cheers.